Welcome back to the Hotel Orloff. We're in the lobby of the historic Hotel Orloff here in Rural Retreat, Virginia, and once again, we're going to have an unboxing, but we're going to be unboxing something a little different today. We're going to be unboxing a new vacuum cleaner, carpet cleaner. So let's see what that's going to be like, ladies and gentlemen. So, here in the Hotel Orloff, we have, it's a very heavily trafficked building, and we have some pets that sometimes make accidents. And there are evidence of problems, mistakes that have happened from the previous owners on the carpets. Carpets are 30 years old at least around here, so we're going to see what this thing is like here. What is it called? Well, Bissell Crosswave Cordless Max all-in-one multi-surface cleaner. So we may have some people that don't normally watch this channel watching to find out about this particular model of vacuum cleaner, and if you're here to see about this vacuum cleaner, you may want to consider subscribing. This channel is normally about the culture of the past, about pop culture, about the stuff that your parents threw away, monster stuff, magazines, model kits, comic books, rock and roll, hot rod culture, stuff from the 50s, 60s, and even 70s. That's what we're about here. We tend to concentrate a little bit too much probably on comic books just because, I don't know why. We need to do more monster stuff, I think. I'm trying to open this box where I don't damage it too bad, just in case this model has arrived broken. I think my wife ordered it, and it got, I don't know who she ordered this thing from, but it got to us like instantly, like practically in 2 days. And the post office has been doing amazing. You can't even see me opening the package. That's half the fun, right, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. Let's take a look and see what we got here in this box. If you order this stupid machine, this is what you'll be getting. And look, they have a special message. It says, "Hello, let's get set up." They better make this easy, because I'm kind of a moron when it comes to. And if it's easy, then that should be a good review, because I'm not very good at this technological stuff. All right. I guess this is a walkthrough. I can't. Oh, there's some. This must be some bottles of slop that you put inside the machine. And then my wife, this came in a separate box. This stuff. It's called Multi-Service Citrus Fresh. It's biodegradable detergents, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Oh, there's even more. There's another bottle of that slop. Cool. All right. Now what could this must be the handle that you use to push it, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. So how are you guys doing? Sorry about the noise in the background. I'm watching Space Giants, a Japanese superhero monster show from the 1960s, and I'm not going to turn it off just for you people. So. Oh, there's some little message on here. Oh, assembly. I guess I should hold on to that. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'll put this over here. I'll hold on to the instructions. This may not be as hard to build as I was afraid of. It looks like it's all pretty much in one piece. I had to put together a chair for my wife the other day, and that was a pain. I had to get out screwdrivers and stuff. Okay. Let's see what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like a vacuum cleaner. And here comes the dog Drew the dog. Either that or it's a ghost of a Confederate soldier. Let's see. Oh, it is Drew the dog. Drew the dog has a tendency to sometimes poop and pee. And that's one of the reasons this device has been purchased today, right, Drew the dog? Drew, we just bought this to clean up after you so you don't get in as much trouble. Although the cats have been known to, especially neat on that carpet in the basement, man. The cats and dogs, I don't know if they're having a competition in it. All right, look at this, man. Too much information. All right, we removed the plastic shroud from this. Oh, this thing comes off. And look, they even gave us another bottle of this free slop. Okay. So how are you guys doing on this wonderful July 8th, Saturday? I assume you all are fans of Donald Trump if you're watching this vacuum cleaner tutorial. How could you not be? Because liberals live in filth and they never vacuum or clean because they're a bunch of foul, despicable hippies. But since you care about living in a clean environment, you must be a Republican. Well, I don't know. I like Donald Trump. I don't know if I like necessarily many of those Republicans that are in the Senate and Congress. But all right, well, we got a wonderful. Oh, what are these? These must be important. I have a feeling these are things we're going to have to buy more of. These and these are, going to be constant expenses. And this looks like an air filter of some sort. Okay, what is this, man? I don't know what this is, but oh, it's got a electrical cord. That must be important. That must be how it gets. I don't know. And I don't know what this is. Hand floor sanitized. This might be something different. Oh, these are for different things. This is for wood floor. Okay. This is multi-surface. We got 3 multi-surfaces, 1 for wood floor. That's good because we have wood floors here. This building was built before the Civil War, so we've got some wooden floors. And below these carpets are wooden floors. Hand floor, except for in the basement. It's cement. This is hard floor sanitized. Okay. Hard floor. Okay, so that's for like a cement floor. All right. Delightful. And there's more. They give you lots of bottles of this stuff when you buy this machine. I'll say that. Hard floor sanitized. I assume that when you run out of this stuff, you can easily get it from Amazon or some other big communist horrible organization. Okay. And here's another one of those little things. How's this different? This one's all done up in pride colors, and these are just kind of normal. All right. All right, let's move this box out of the way. Okay, I don't know what this cheap piece of plastic is. Okay, so at this point, I have no idea what's going on, so we're going to have to look at the directions. And unfortunately, I don't have my glasses. But let's get all this packing material into the box. Might be able to do something with that. Maybe I could turn that in. Oh, no. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the vacuum cleaner. I assume that this thing goes in here. I better not try to jam it in there without reading the directions, because my wife could watch this video and she would realize you didn't follow the directions. I watched you on YouTube, and That's why you broke our new vacuum cleaner. That's why it won't ever function. So you didn't read the directions. We're so happy you chose Crosswave Cordless Max. We put this guide together to help you set up. Okay, shut up. What's in the box? Assembly. Insert handle into body of machine until you hear a click. Okay? I've been given authorization. I heard the click. Slide the brush roll drying tray into place on the top left-hand corner of the 3-in-1 docking station. This must be the 3-in-1 docking station, ladies and gentlemen, with an electric cord. The monsters speak in Japanese sometimes on this. I think they have the dubbed into English episodes on YouTube, and sometimes there are parts that were cut out. I think when this was dubbed into English in the 60s, and whoever's put this together has inserted in from the original Japanese prints the scenes they cut out, but they're still in Japanese, and the people that dubbed it into English back in the 60s probably aren't alive anymore. So they have some scenes where it's subtitled and some scenes, this is Space Giants. Look up Space Giants on your YouTube app, and you'll see what I'm watching in the background, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, well, that's, what do they want me to put on this stupid docking station? What? Slide the brush roll drying tray into place on the top left-hand corner. What the heck are you talking about? Oh, they mean this thing, huh? Is that what you mean? Top left-hand. What? What are they talking about? This is ridiculous. This thing. Okay. What? Slide the brush roll. Oh, this has Wi-Fi connections on it. What? Oh, man. I don't understand where this stupid thing goes. What in the name of all that is? What? I can't read a thing, man. Slide the brush roll drying tray to place on the top left-hand corner. Top left-hand corner. Top left-hand corner. This is the directions. Can you put down below what the heck that even means? Look at that. Does that make any sense to you? Top left-hand corner? What are you doing? Top left-hand corner. Man. I don't know what they're even talking about, man. I just really don't understand this. Oh, maybe you have to, this is like a charging station. Is that what this is? What? Maybe this is you charge this stupid thing. Yeah, you charge the battery for 4 hours before you can even use this. Oh, that's ridiculous. Why am I? Oh, well, I guess that's so you don't have to have a cord trailing behind you. Okay, all right, I'll go with it. I guess so. Slide the brush roll drying tray into place on the top left-hand corner. Top left-hand corner. Oh, there's a picture that shows something about it. No, it isn't. I have no idea. I don't know what this is. Maybe I'm just supposed to put it like this. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Is that how it charges? Okay. Now. Okay. So let's say this is the way you're supposed to do this. So I've got to plug this into something. Oh, I'll get the cord from over here. All right. Now what? I plugged it in. I still don't understand what this thing is. It says it's a brush roll drying tray. Oh, maybe you're supposed to put these. See, maybe you're supposed to put these in. Oh, it's where you dry them. See that? Okay, I see now what this stupid thing's for. But I still don't know where it's supposed to go. Doesn't matter. Okay, is this thing charging? That's assembly. This actually is pretty easy, except I just had no idea what that meant. Charging the battery. Make sure machine is fully charged before first use. To check the battery status, remove the machine from the dock and turn it on by pressing the power button. You'll know the battery is fully charged when all three status lights are illuminated. Place your Crosswave Cordless Max on the 3-in-1 docking station to charge. Plug the adapter into a suitable wall outlet. The battery life indicator will illuminate when charging. Is that happening? Where is that stupid light? What was that noise? Oh, yeah, it is. See that there? That's showing me it's charging. Isn't that incredible technology, ladies and gentlemen? This actually is not hard to assemble, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just a moron, and I can't read because I don't have my reading glasses. So, and now that you know what this stupid thing is for, it won't be confusing when you receive this. 4 hours, For maximum runtime, charge the machine for 4 hours. So it's right now it's 2:20 p.m. on July 8th, 2023. So at 6:20 p.m., Donald Trump will be talking in Nevada on Right Side Broadcasting on my television. And when he is speaking, I'll be able to use this vacuum cleaner, but that would be disrespectful. And then it says you got to choose your brush roll and formula. Then you got to fill the clean water tank. I think that's easy enough to do. I'm not going to be able to show you the actual functioning of this machine in this show because it'll take me 4 hours to charge this. Now I could somehow pause and come back in 4 hours, but I don't know how to do that on my phone. So cleaning your floors after cleaning care. Okay, so basically we've got to wait 4 hours for this thing to charge. So we wait. It's kind of a metaphor for life, ladies and gentlemen. We wait. And we wait, and we wait. And so, what can we do while we wait, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go look at some 1970s Hulk comics. From that, I think that would be a fun thing to do while we're waiting. Yeah, this carpet is getting pretty bad, and maybe this machine will bring we'll do a sequel to this episode, and we'll be able to see how the carpet looks afterwards. We'll do that. That'll be coming up tomorrow on Sunday. So stay tuned, vacuum cleaner people that are thinking of owning a Bissell vacuum cleaner, and you'll see how it does. See up here, we got hardwood floors, and down there are hardwood floors covered with carpet, and upstairs in the attic are very thick carpets that are covering, I mean, everything's hardwood. Then there's the basement down there, and there's these cheap vinyl kind of, I don't know what kind of floors that are covering up cement. Okay, well, fantastic. Okay, so do we have enough light? Let's get some light, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I hate having to unbox machinery and put it together. My wife's taking a nap, so it's a good time to unbox it and look like I did something productive while she was asleep. So, thank you for coming along with me on this magical excursion. Let me sit you guys down. I'll move this vintage Planet of the Apes costume, Halloween costume. It's the warrior. Okay. Oh, and this John Gores art, I've got to get it downstairs with the rest. John Gores is a famous artist that sends art to me from time to time. He's commissioned me to do several paintings, and I am available if you guys would like for me to paint something for you. I'd be glad to do that, ladies and gentlemen. $100, I'll paint whatever you want within reason. That's one thing I'm selling. Another thing I'm selling is this TV show that I've started putting out called Tomb of Terror. And I was one of the, along with Joe Riley, the founder of the Hypnotic Eye back in the 1990s, a public access show. Joe Riley passed away years ago, but you can still see the Hypnotic Eye. There's several people that have apps on Roku where they just show the Hypnotic Eye on there, and there's someone that's put the Hypnotic Eye on YouTube, so you can look up. Someone's got a playlist, I think, of all the episodes. Anyway, I worked on the Hypnotic Eye, at least most of the episodes, and now I've put together a new show in the tradition of that, and you may get copies of that for $20 each, postpaid, and if you order 4 or more, you can get them for $16. Look at this art that John Gores, he just painted that on a postcard. Man, it's really amazing. All right. It's amazing to know wonderful people out there in the world that can... Oh, I've got to do something, man. Okay, I just remembered what I need to do. Oh, look at this. A Martian brain disintegrator. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? It says, try me. Does it still work? No. I probably ought to take the battery out of that. That's never been taken out of the package. Okay, I got to get a hook. That sounds like something Charlie the Tuna would say. Now I've got to get a little stick-on hook for a reason. I have some blank space on the wall in that comic book room up there that was disturbing me. I saw it in the background, and it's not good interior decoration to have a blank space on a wall. So these little things will hold not much weight, but a little bit. And I just want to hold up a little Halloween decoration. So, I only need one of them. Thank you for coming along on this wonderful Saturday. Hopefully I'll find my glasses today. Oh, this, I got to put this on Vampirella, man. This is, what arm does she have it on, man? Vampirella. Do I still have some Vampirella books here? I think so. I'm trying to remember, does she have something like this on her left or right arm? Drew the dog? Do you remember what arm Vampirella has this little thing on? I can't remember. I can't remember, man. That's something you should know. Let's take a look. Vampirella. Well, it's not on her left arm, so she must have it on her right arm. Right arm, yeah, see? She's kind of hiding behind the UPC code there. You see, she's got it on her right arm. There's so many important things I have to do today, and this is one of them. This is October 1991. Where is it? What number? Gosh. Why can't I? Oh, it's the 100th issue. Okay, that's historic. 96, 100. Okay. All right, right arm, right? Right arm, left. Ugh. That's like I put it on the right arm, right? Or I put it on the left arm, right? It's like I could come up with an Abbott and Costello routine if I worked on that. Anyway, I'll put this on her right arm. Here in the... Okay, so come back tomorrow and you'll see how the vacuum cleaner works. Right arm. Okay, so right arm. So it should go right here, right? Oh yeah. Now she's back. Vampirella. It's just a cheap mannequin I got from eBay, but Vampirella, who is for Nixon and is part of Ron Riley's Batman Club. This alien model kit was built by Joe Riley, who this guy behind the hypnotic eye, and so is the Stingray Corvette. Well, my glasses aren't in here. This is one place I'm pretty sure I didn't leave my glasses. Oh well. All right, we got stuff to do, ladies and gentlemen. Enough time to tarry here. Oh, I should put my... Let's look at Hulk and then let's build a train set, man. That'll be fun. But, okay, so that vacuum cleaner is Bissell. There was a famous actor named Whit Bissell. He played the scientist that builds I Was a Teenage Frankenstein. Whit Bissell was in some of those 50s monster movies. But that's a different Bissell, I believe, from the family that makes the Bissell vacuum cleaner. But there's another company called Bissell. Bissell, B-I-S-S-E-L-L. But Bissell, B-E-I-S-T-L-E, makes all those great Halloween decorations that you remember from when you were a kid, if you're my age. And they make, their company's still around, and they make new reproductions of their old stuff. Look at this Chilly Willy comic. Amazing, huh? Fine reading. You know, I didn't even know summer had started. You know, it's always, I consider summer to start like on Memorial Day. But technically, it's always, you know, it's June 21st. I have to always ask or look it up on the computer. To me, all of June is summer, but anyway, yeah, I didn't realize summer lasted till pretty much the end of September. But anyway, it's amazing. Why didn't they say this is the first day of summer? Maybe they did, but I missed out on it. So anyway, this is one of those reproductions. See, it's Bissell. It's from the reproduction of one from the 60s. You know, it's like a rock and roll skeleton. And then you got this mod witch who's, hold on. She's kind of doing the, come on. Kind of doing the twist, right? Doing the Watusi. So I'm going to put her up above the skeleton, but I'm going to use this little sticky thing because I know this wall is tough to drive a nail into, because it's like behind this wall there's these boards, you know, like you see in the pictures in the car. You read the Casper comic and you see the haunted house, right? And the plaster's gone, and you see behind it those slats, like they used to build houses that way. Anyway, so therefore, pull the little sticker off. When you drive a nail into this, when you finally get it through, you hear like stuff falling back behind inside the wall where you've knocked some something loose inside there that's been there for 100 years. So I don't want. So instead, I got this. It's got a little sticker on the back. You get this at the grocery store, the hardware store, and it's got a little hook, and I'm gonna hang her there, which is you know, that's really what they used to do in the colonial days. They hung witches. They didn't burn witches in the 13 colonies. That's a myth. They hung them. They would burn witches back in the old country, back in Europe. But you know, those Europeans, they're savages. You can't trust them. Okay. Oh, man. Showing my fat belly. That's embarrassing. Oh, my gosh. That must have been horrifying. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so. There we go. So we filled that empty space. I was embarrassed about that. Now we can look at Hulk comics. Boy, where are my glasses? One of these days I'll find them. Maybe I'll find them on the air. That'll be amazing. Okay, so fantastic. Okay, so Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, ladies and gentlemen. I was looking at these last night because I didn't remember. Now my 1960s Hulk comics are in boxes over here. That's the Silver Age. This is the Bronze Age. So when comics went from 15 cents to 20 cents, that's when I consider the Bronze Age starting. And this is actually Marvel at first went to 25 cents. And then I think for just 1 month or maybe two. And they had the comic a little thicker. And DC did the same thing, but then Marvel switched back down to 20 cents, see the big 20 cents. And DC stuck with a 25-cent bigger format for a little while longer before they stopped and switched back to 20 cents too. Okay, so this is a tremendous era with Herb Trimpe and Marie Severin, sometimes John Severin, her brother, doing the art. So that was the first one I showed you was 145, then 146, then I have 147, and I dearly love Marie Severin's art. I love John Severin too, but I don't know. There's something about Marie Severin's art that just gets me. So that was 147. So I'm missing 148 and 149, so I need to get those. Yesterday I was on a live stream, and Kevin Johnson at the historic store Gotham City Comics in Mesa, Arizona. I knew he had some 20-cent Hulks, so I said, which numbers do you have? Then I came up here and I went through the box and said, okay, there were 3 that I needed. And, oh, here's another copy of 150. Then I have 151. And then another copy of 151. I mean, I guess I'll show it to you just in case. 152 is one that I wanted for years, and I finally got it. This one, I had a shirt in 4th grade that had this cover on it. And I had another shirt with a Submariner cover with the Dr. Doom. And I had a Captain America shirt. And I remember they had one with the first issue of Luke Cage, Hero for Hire. I didn't get that one. Here's another. See, I love this cover. Here I got 3 copies of it. All right, wonderful. 153. So I got a lot of comics from this time period. But I've got like, some of these are just, you know, I was reading something recently that was very interesting. Why it really kind of explained why Jack Kirby stuff did not sell. Apparently didn't sell at DC. But here's what really happened. Comic book dealers. How many copies do I have of 153? Is that 4? Yeah, it looks like I would get duplicates at times. Okay, so here's the deal. There are people that run these brand new comic stores, or people that deal online selling comics online. And so they go to their local comic distributor and say, okay, there's this new comic, The New Gods, or The Forever People, or Green Lantern, Green Arrow with Neil Adams art. And they say, I want you to give me 500 copies of that new issue of New Gods, the Jack Kirby issue. And the distributor would give them to sell 500 copies out the back door at wholesale prices to this individual. So if you've got 500 comic dealers and they're each asking for 200 copies, or if you've got 200 people and they're each asking for 100, and it's all in one area, then the distributor doesn't have as many books to send to the newsstands because people have gotten them from the distributor before they ever went to the newsstands. And then the newsstand sales come back to Marvel and DC, and they show that they didn't sell as many books. But in reality, there were a lot of books, but they were sold out the back door. And that's why Kirby, shockingly, he just couldn't have a hit at DC. And that's why there were people reading it, they were just buying it from an alternate source that wasn't counted in the sales figures. So The ones that Kirby books that kept going, like Mr. Miracle and Jimmy Olsen, weren't being speculated on like that, or having comics pulled out to be sold in this to comic collectors as much. So those comics actually lasted longer. Okay, 154. Another 154. I don't know about you, but whenever when you pull this one out of a box, look, doesn't your heart kind of flutter or stop for a second? You think, is that the first Wolverine? Because you got the red background and the slanted Hulk logo, but it isn't, right? That's 155. But that time period in the 70s when the Hulk was written with this slant, that's when, it's Blitzkrieg 1972. That's when the first appearance of Wolverine comes along later. I got another 155. I love these 20-cent books. This one, the value of this one was going up there for a while. And there was speculation on Hulk 156 because there's a character that appears in this that's in that latest Ant-Man movie that was played by the guy was played by Bill Murray. But if you watch the movie, first of all, the movie's terrible, and Bill Murray is in it for 2 minutes, and it's not memorable. It's not one of the great Bill Murray performances, and the movie is very forgettable and kind of horrible and shows disrespect to all the characters. So whoever was speculating paying the big dollars for that book there for a little while, I don't know. Okay, that's 157, and then I skipped to 163. So 158, 59, 60, 162, that's good. What, 5 books I'm missing right in here. 164. I don't think anyone's going to watch this far into the video because they're going to think this whole video is a vacuum cleaner video. 165. It's like maybe I'm turning into the Andy Kaufman of the comic book community. It's like, you know, he would come out on stage and just kind of stand there and just make the audience uncomfortable. And I don't know what to say. He would do in his weird little voice that he would do. And then he would suddenly magically transform into Elvis. 169. This character was called the Bi-Beast, wasn't he? I bet they've changed his name. It's 170. What a wonderful period. 170, and I'm missing 171, 172. Here's 173. I'm mainly doing this for my benefit. Then I do not have 174. Here's 175. Ooh, this one gets you too. When you're pulling it out of the box, look. Oh, it's red. Is it the first one? No. It's 176. It's not 181. But we're getting close to that, aren't we? 178. I'm missing 179. Here's Hulk 180. This is actually the first appearance of the Wolverine. You can tell me what condition you think it's in, all you condition freaks. It's not a rolled spine. That's just the way it was printed. This book was bought for me by my mother when I was homesick in 4th grade, or was it 3rd grade? I think it was 4th grade. They're doing construction next door. I was homesick, and my mom would always go and buy me several comics to cheer me up, give me something to do at home. And she bought Hulk 180. And I always joke, if I was just sick the month after that, also, she would have gotten Hulk 181, which is the one with the first Wolverine. Here's Hulk 182. I think maybe the Wolverine is in the first couple of panels of this one. Anyway, Hulk 183. Yes, indeed. Here's another Hulk 183. Then I don't have 184 or 185. I have 186. Then I go to 191. We're in the 25-cent era here. There's another 191. This 191 does not have a bag and board. But it's a real Hulk comic, man. What do you think about that? Ooh, that's a great page, man. I'm surprised. That would have made a great blacklight poster, wouldn't it, with that monster in the front? Hulk 191. You know what's amazing to me are people that buy Hulk 181, but if you like Hulk 181, why don't you want Hulk 191? Oh, it's not a key issue. Well, I just don't understand the key issue, people. Then there was 192, and then here's 193. This is the first Hulk comic I actually bought. No, that's not true. This is the first Hulk comic I bought. My mother bought the other one for me. This is one I actually bought off the stand. I remember that. But I think I have a memory of when I was 5 buying a Hulk comic in about 1970 that either I almost bought it or I bought it and it doesn't exist in my collection anymore. And I had a little bit of fascination with the Hulk because the Hulk cartoon from 1966 played on Armed Services Television in 1970 when I was 5, when we were stationed in Germany. This is 197 with this beautiful, beautiful cover. I have to take it in, just how gorgeous it is with the Man Thing. 197. These are, from this point on, these are ones I bought off the rack. Here's 200. Ooh, this is bad. When you see 25 cents real big, that means, they're about to change to 30 cents. And that's what they did with the next issue. 203. Oh, when did they put that stupid thing on there, man? Okay, maybe it started with the issue 200. That's when they put the UPC. See, when the UPC code started, the world started to get bad. Maybe it was the mark of the beast. Look, it's got that hideous thing on there. I almost don't even want to look any farther to see those UPC codes. They make the cover look ugly to me. And see, that's about the time that Star Wars came out. Star Wars was a wonderful movie. It changed my life, but it ruined almost everything I loved. And what I mean by that is all the monster magazines started converting to just nothing but Star Wars stuff. And I love Star Wars, but I like the monsters too, and it killed off the monsters. And then they started putting out slasher movies starting in 78. Halloween was a great movie. Loved it. Then all these other holiday slasher movies came out and killed off all the vampire movies and the Frankenstein movies and the Wolfman movies. So that was killed off. What else happened? Just everything seemed to tank right about that time, ladies and gentlemen. In my humble opinion. I don't know. Some people think comics in the 80s are great. I mean, there was a lot of great stuff in the 80s, but to me, nothing was the same after that time period. All right, so I have some good reading ahead. I need to read this book. I just got this in the mail. You see it in the last episode. And this great biography of James Warren. It's now in my reading list. That'll look great on a shelf. Look, I need that issue of Monster World with Tor Johnson's head on the cover. I realized yesterday I don't have that issue. I thought I had all the Monster Worlds. That's quite a tragedy, ladies and gentlemen, that I don't have that. Look, here's a replica of the award you would get from being a master monster maker if you won the contest for building the best Aurora monster model kit. And I like this sleeve, this couple dancing back in the 50s. Anything interesting in this box, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, look at this. I bought this at the 7-Eleven in Hampton, Virginia. It's the first issue of Ghost Rider. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? How about that? And here's the second issue. Marvel was really big into those double comics back then. Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is the first copy I bought off the stands of Ghost. That was one of my favorite comics. I gotta get that bagged and boarded. What's wrong with me? If you want to look at Ghost, let me know in the comments down below. But right now I'm moving these boxes back into place. Ouch. There was a place at Six Flags Over Texas called Casa Magnetica, and it was a house built on a slant. So when you walked in, it would immediately throw your equilibrium off and everything, and you would have to you would never get used to it. But there'd be someone there that would roll a ball on the table, and it would go uphill. It was all weird. I feel like that's the way it is in this room. I know I've got the camera tilted, but this floor really does have a tilt to it that keeps... That's the way it is in a lot of old houses. There's tilts to the floor. Wow. Guys, if there's any young people that watch this, please convert all of your comic boxes to from long boxes to short boxes while you're young, because that will avoid you having to wind up in the chiropractor's office when you are older. Here's a frame tray puzzle of Uncle Scrooge in outer space, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that something? Well, what else can we do here? Crooked Enterprise. I always dreamed of having something like this when I was in 3rd grade. I dreamed someday I'll have a communicator just like Kirk. And but then they came out and then they became obsolete. I wish cell phones were still like this. Okay. Well, I wonder how charged the battery is for that delightful new vacuum cleaner. We're going to be paying for that for a while. But it's really going to help us because it's going to make the house smell so much fresher, and it's going to become it's going to be wonderful, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. All right, so it's just starting to look like a comic book room now. You got your, these are the original Blacklight posters. You got Silver Surfer. You've got Hell and Odin, Medusa. You got Barbarella, Wally Woodart from Mad, Teenage Frankenstein. See, I was telling you about Bissell. You see his name there? I don't know what I'm filming here. Do I have it? You see that there? Whit Bissell. He's top star, top billing there. That's Mara Corday. She was in The Giant Claw, which is a fine film. I'm sure the Giant Claw is better than Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I'm pretty sure of that. This is a really good documentary, Comic Book Confidential. I have it on DVD. I saw it in the theater when it came out at the Inwood Theater in Dallas, Texas. I must have driven over to Dallas and seen it 2 or 3 times. And then one time I went with my friend George, and he left his wallet there, and then I drove him back the next night to get his wallet, and that's a good 30-minute drive. Okay, fantastic. Let's see what's going on in here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's the cats. I had a dream about the cats last night that I was trying to find them, that they were outdoors, and I was trying to find, or I thought they were outdoors. They never go outside. I don't know, I had a weird dream about the cats last night. Isn't that interesting that I had a dream? I had a dream. All right. Well, let's save electricity, because every time you turn on a light, Greta Thunberg cries a single tear of agony and pain and despair. But smile, don't worry. Oh, where are my other Big Little books, by the way? I think they're in here. Because I'm going to be getting some more Big Little books. They're on hold for me at Gotham City Comics, and I don't remember where I put them. Are they here? No. Oh man, this fell. Why did that fall? I gotta get a thumb. That means there's a thumbtack on the floor someone's gonna step on. That's Joanna Cameron, the Mighty Isis. Okay, fantastic. Well, I gotta get up there and re-thumbtack in that pendant. So, how are you guys doing this wonderful day? Where are my glasses? I've been looking for my glasses everywhere. They wouldn't be over here. I don't think so. So it looks like that Whistle vacuum cleaner is going to be a good purchase. We'll have to see how well it cleans the carpet, ladies and gentlemen. And you'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out that important information. Let's go back downstairs, because my Space Giants disc may have ended. I bet it did, man. And I'm going to have to figure out where I'm at. It's all your fault for needing to be entertained. Do you think it's my job to entertain you? Yeah, it stopped recording. Okay. What episode are we on here? 17. Renatus attacks. Well, anyway. Let's see if there's anything else I can entertain you with. Here's the I Hate Brenda newsletter. Apparently people didn't like the Shannon Doherty character. Man, I have all kinds of these fanzines. What else we got in here? Oh, I should show you this. I showed it before, but it was on a show that nobody watched because it had very low viewership, that particular episode. This is a magazine that used to come out for people that were fans of Freaky cereal. In this issue, they go into the monster cereals. Now, this painting on the cover was done by Joe Riley, the great artist and makeup guy that put together the Hypnotic Eye. So, but the whole magazine, this is from the 90s. It's issue 5, Monster Cereal Special Edition. And it has a lot of ads where you can, because back then the internet didn't exist. Monster Madness. I don't know what the print run was of this magazine. It was something you had to order. It wasn't something that was sold on newsstands. Maybe in weird punk rock record stores they might get a copy of it. This is issue 7. I don't have the whole run of it. I just have these 2 issues. All about Freaky's cereal. Yeah, I got tons of this kind of stuff. Oh, wait, I got more. I lied. Well, I've got one more. This cover is not very good. That's not a very good cover. No offense if you're the artist. It's about other cereals in the world. So that's like a design from probably a Japanese cereal box. That's why it looks like that. I shouldn't be so xenophobic. There's European cereal boxes. Yeah, I've always been into a lot of different things. But what seems to be a common denominator in all the stuff that I'm interested in is that they all seem to involve monsters in some way. The comic books have monsters in them. I love old rock and roll music too. I can't really show that much on here because if you play old records on here, they'll it'll get you a copyright claim, and or it could get you a strike, or they could just not let you to put it up. Like I went into a store one time where they sold all this weird soda pop from around the world and stuff that around the country, regional, and they had a Beatles song playing and they wouldn't let me upload my video because the Beatles are especially copywritten. This is another toy magazine. There's ads that used to appear in comic books that shows you what the soldiers would have looked like that you got. I don't know what else to show you guys. Ugh, gosh darn it. What time is it? It is 3. Okay, 3 p.m. What time does Donald Trump come on? Oh, I need to show you something else. Let me hold on. Let me see. I'll do that later. I wanted to show you. We were talking about Vampirella, and the artist that pretty much defined Vampirella more than anyone else, his name is Jose Gonzalez, and there's a 5-hour documentary about him on YouTube, but I can't remember the name of the guy that put it up. But let me clear this. This is the show Space Giants that I've been recording. I just recorded a third disc of it. I think that's enough for right now. Let me clear this search, and I'll type in, the name of the documentary is called Love Strip. Love. This is how you can search if you have a Roku. I'm searching on YouTube. Oh, I hear there's a Godzilla channel, 24 hours a day, Godzilla movies on, I've already forgotten, Pluto TV. So I need to look that up. Love Strip. And then I'll type in, well, his name was Jose Pepe Gonzalez. I'll just type in P-E-P-E. I bet that'll get me there. Or you could type in Jose Gonzalez, or you could type in Vampirella. Let me just see if Love Strip Pepe will get me there. Search. Yes, it has. Okay, so what you need to do is go to this guy's channel, Tony Makuski, Macousqui. Okay. It's going to be in Spanish, but there are subtitles, so if you want to sit down and spend an afternoon learning about Jose Pepe Gonzalez, if you're really into Vampirella, I recommend this. So on the channel, see, if you go to his playlist, this Love Strip playlist, it has everything in order, the way that you want to watch it. Love Strip episode 1, the nights and the days of Pepe, episode 2, it just goes on like that. And the other thing that this guy has on his channel, Meyer Greenblatt, you'll like this, is he's got these commercials from, I don't know, I guess they're from Spain or Italy. I guess they're Spain. But I know that Meyer Greenblatt loves the Johnny West figures, and this is a commercial for, well, it has all kinds of stuff. This is their, see, these commercials are so cool, I'm going to have to put them into the Tomb of Terror show that I put together. Yeah, look at that. And then he has these foreign Barbie commercials that are neat. Barbie Superstar, Superestrella Mundial. They must be from Spain, I'm guessing. Oh, Anuncio, Arizona. So Kevin at Gotham City Comics, you might enjoy this. This depicts your part of the world.
Salón, serie, establo, hotel. Esto es Arizona. Listo para jugar. Un oeste completo y tan grande como quieras. Esto es Arizona. Arizona. Juguete completo, juguete Comanche.
I should put that commercial right before a commercial for Gotham City Comics on an episode of Tomb of Terror. Well, while I'm at it, let's look up Pluto TV and find that Godzilla channel. I was telling my wife, I heard do we have Pluto TV? And she said, yeah, let's see if we got it. Oh, this is a good channel to get OSI 74. Get that. Look for that on your Roku. This is a great channel. I think they have the Hypnotic Eye on here. I'm not. Yeah. See, you can go and watch the Hypnotic Eye on this channel. This is the show. You'll hear my voice. Well, hold on. I'll show you. If you watch the Hypnotic Eye, and that's a good format to watch it on this channel. You will see this very marionette, but he's tangled up in strings. I can't get him. But this is the Donny Osmond. I'm thinking I should just cut him off the strings because I can never untangle him. Anyway, I'm the voice of this Donny Osmond puppet. My voice wasn't as raspy back then in the 1990s when I made the show. My wife is telling me, we were watching an episode, and she says, boy, your voice sure has changed. My voice has gotten all, I guess from years of talking and talking and talking, I have, my voice is getting more like, well, Alex, Jones. I don't think you're allowed to say his name since we're no longer a free country. I don't think we're allowed to say his name on YouTube. But anyway, The Hypnotic Eye is a great show. That's the show I worked on. And this show, Spook Show, that's a show by a guy, I think, in Tennessee. And he made this show in tribute to that show that I worked on. And I just discovered this show about a few months ago, and I looked him up. I wanted to meet this guy. It's like this guy's like a brother that I never knew. And I look him up on Facebook, and I realize it's just all like a memorial page. He passed away from COVID. So Spook Show is a great show. I think he did about 150 episodes of that. But this show, Ghoul A Go-Go, you won't believe how great that show is. So watch that. There's all kinds of great stuff on this this deal. Okay, but we're looking for Pluto TV. I get easily distracted. Let's see what we can find here. Pluto. Pluto was the god of the dead and a dog for Walt Disney. Let's see, Pluto. She said we have Pluto. There's Philo. I guess Pluto has a bunch of channels within it. It's like you're almost, oh, there it is, Pluto TV. I guess Pluto TV is like a free cable kind of thing. Let's see how this works.
Laundry smelling fresh way longer than detergent alone.
Okay, it's like a channel. So let's hit the guide. They're playing Touched by an Angel. How do I do this? Channel guide.
Restaurant, the Darjeeling Express.
Oh, weird. Okay. You can watch Gunsmoke.
Wildly popular eatery to London.
Okay, this must show all the channels.
But you have to start tasting.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff you can watch. Hawaii 5-0.
So you can choose whatever you want to start off with.
Right. Well, I want to start with what's in front of me here.
TV Land sitcoms. I didn't even know this. What this was. This is kind of amazing.
Okay.
And
what gives it its red?
Where's Godzilla?
It's really the sourness that comes through.
Yes.
Action, show.
Yeah. And
I don't see